Okay, so for 80, 81, 82, we're dealing with percent composition problems. For percent composition, you're talking about, the mass of some piece of a compound over the total mass of that compound. So for this first one, we're talking about zinc phosphate, which is our whole, and then it asks about oxygen. So our formula for zinc phosphate is going to be ZN3PO42. So that right there, that's going to be our whole, right? It's the entire compound. And the molar mass for that is going to be 386.11 grams per mole. Then the question asks about oxygen. We have 8 oxygens in that compound, and so that's our part. Okay, you want to look at the total number of whatever it's asking. So for oxygen, it's 4, then the 2, which is why we have the 8, which gives us a mass of 128.00 grams per mole. So then we're ready to set up our part over whole for our percent. So we take the 128.00 over the 386.11. And then every percent in life, right, the last thing you do is multiply by 100. So we check our sig figs. We've got 5 on top, 5 on the bottom. So our final answer should have 5 significant digits, which leaves us with 33.151% oxygen. Okay. Then for number 81, it says, what is the percent hydrogen in calcium acetate? So calcium acetate is our whole. Okay. So we have to calculate the molar mass of that. When we plug that in, we'll get the molar mass to be 158.17 grams per mole. Okay. Then the question is asking for hydrogen. So when we look at that, acetate has 3 hydrogens. We have 2 acetates. So we know that we have 6 hydrogens in total for our part. Okay, so that's going to have a molar mass of 6.048 grams per mole. So then we are ready to set up our our percentage, setting our part over our whole. And so we take the 6.048 over the 158.17, and again, don't forget to multiply by 100. We plug that into our calculators, and we are going to get, we've got 4 sig figs here, so 3.824% hydrogen. All right. Then for number 82, ammonium nitrate. That's going to be our whole. Calculating the molar mass of that, we get 80.05 grams per mole. Then for the ammonium, let's see, we want to know the percent nitrogen. We've got 1 nitrogen here, and then we have 1 nitrogen from the ammonium. So we actually have 2 nitrogens here for a total mass of 28.02. So we plug that into our percent, our part over our whole times 100 is going to give us 35% exactly nitrogen.